Hello, it's Get Good Fox here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Wally's Bar and Grill, one of the smallest bases in Drucker County, aka the Plateau. This is the home stretch because I have reviewed all of the other bases in the other two regions, Mayor Valley and Cascade Hills, so if this is the first video that you've seen of mine, check out the playlist to have an extensive array of other home base reviews. Now, to get to Wally's Bar and Grill, we actually have to change maps from Mayor Valley into Drucker County because in the last episode I reviewed the largest base in Mayor Valley, which is Whitney Field. I made a guide on how to change maps and what's going to come with you and what you're going to leave behind, but the Cliff Notes version is basically that you need to go to your command center, use the Research New Territories option. After that researches, you'll have the ability to go to one of the other two regions, and then you just drive there and bam, it's going to take you to the new region and deposit you in the tutorial house. And that's how we're going to begin this review of Wally's Bar and Grill, starting with the map location. You can tell from looking at the map that it has a sort of off-centered, slightly to the east kind of position, and it's nestled in this nice little town center. Oh god, and let me tell you, this is definitely the best positioned base in the map because Drucker County is an ungodly hellscape of boulders and mountains. Driving in a straight line to get from point A to point B is very difficult on this map unless you're on the road because of how mountainous it is. You gotta drive around so many obstacles that having a base in the middle of the map to act as a staging ground is very powerful. Unfortunately, this is countered by the fact that it's not a very big base, and you're probably going to wind up migrating into a larger base so that you can fit more facilities into it. Anyways, let's get on foot and take a look at our real estate up close. As the name would imply, Wally's Bar and Grill is a restaurant, and the first thing that annoys me about it is that it has this double barricade going on. This concrete wall is terrible. All it does is make it really cramped to actually try to use the parking spaces in the base, and then when you want to get out of the base, you can't just slam the gas at full throttle and just go in reverse. Instead, you gotta back out like a normal, responsible driver. Anyways, this base's security fence is pretty much nothing more than a fitness trail obstacle because you can pretty much hop over any portion of the fence. All it's going to do is slow the zombies down a bit as they have to hop over it. The inside is about what you would expect. It looks like your typical sit-down restaurant. However, you can access the roof, which gives you extensive sniping opportunities as the zombies approach your base. But let's actually move in now, and the requirements for moving in are super low because it's such a small base, making it a very easy stepping stone as your first base if this is a new playthrough. You're going to have to pay 500 influence to move in, and you must have at least 4 members in your community. And now we're going to test the defensive capabilities of this base because I'm using the CLEO Relay to summon a large zombie siege, turning Wally's Bar and Grill into Wally's Brains and Grill as our hungry customers approach. And to illustrate why it's so nice to have roof access for bombarding enemies, I will be using the Independence DLC Pyro Launcher and Starshank Launcher to pulverize enemies from the safety of the roof.
We got a bloater. Gotta kill that.
More of them on the way.
Keep at it. Hit him hard.
And what I found interesting is despite the fact that the zombies can actually hop over the fence from just about any direction they want, they, for the most part, came through the main gates, and some of them came on the left and right sides. So I guess if the zombies aren't going to exploit defensive weaknesses of the base, they aren't really defensive weaknesses, are they? Anyways, let's get to the facility review, and this is the screen you're going to be looking at after you purchase the base. And there are 2 items of note here. We've got a pair of seating areas that are basically blocking your ability to customize those small facilities. However, they are giving you 2 beds each for 4 in total, and when you tear them down, you will get 5 materials. Pah, who needs beds though? I'm tearing them out so we can see what a base fully stripped and ready for customization customization looks like. And this is what we're looking at. We've got one large outdoor facility option. We've got 4 small facility options. 2 of them are outdoor, 2 of them are indoor, so great balance of indoor and outdoor. And then we've got 3 built-in facilities that we cannot tear down, but sometimes we can upgrade and modify them. Taking a closer look at the built-ins, we've got a normal everyday storage room and command center. Nothing special about them. They are in every single base, but we do have this super-powered kitchen called the Bar and Grill. This facility has all the basic features of a level 2 kitchen minus the 1-a-day material cost because it's built in, but it has even more. It has the bonus features, stock the taps, an ability that is similar to a feature that is also on the lounge. And what it does, lets you pay some resources to temporarily boost the morale of all of your community members by a pretty noticeable amount. Remember that high morale allows you to gain EXP faster, build faster, and do facility actions faster, so if this could get you to a new tier of morale to get bigger bonuses, it could be worth it. But look at that, you also get +2 beds for free. They're just on the house, just a special feature of the facility. Alright though, let's take a look at my facility options so that you can see what a fully built up base might look like. Indoors, we have an infirmary so that we can recover from injuries quickly, and we also have a hydroponics facility that's growing us food to neutralize our food consumption. Oh, but outdoors, we have 3 fancy schmancy Red Talon facilities. Starting with the Red Talon Workshop, I already did a more in-depth review of it in the Whitney Field episode, so check that out if you want a more extensive explanation, but the long story short is that it is a level 3 workshop that is able to passively repair your weapons. Up above it, we have a mighty Red Talon Watchtower, which is basically a super version of a standard watchtower. It has triple the zombie threat reduction without tripling the requirements for maintaining it. And then lastly, we have the mysterious CLEO Relay, the only Red Talon facility that's actually a large facility. What it does is allow you to spend prestige points, which is the Daybreak DLC currency they added, in order to call in periodic CLEO supply drops. The supply drops contain Daybreak DLC items, including CLEO ammo, CLEO explosive deployables, a CLEO weapon, and then the odd little CLEO machine, which I still don't know what it does. The only reason that it's in the base right now is because I need to use it about 10 times in order to collect enough data, because I do plan on making a more extensive review of all of the Red Talon facilities, because there are 5 in total. But in conclusion, how good is Wally's Bar and Grill? And honestly, I actually think it's a pretty good base. For its size, it has excellent customization options, and all of the built-in facilities are useful. None of them are wasted. It's not expensive to move in, it's got a great map location, and it naturally comes with more beds than normal, so this base serves as an excellent stopgap solution. And by that I mean when you're fresh in Drucker County, you make the small investment to move in here and you enjoy quite a good variety of customization options, and then you can build up your community before launching directly into one of the bigger bases. But hey, that is it for the review on Wally's Bar and Grill. Very much the beginning of the end for a very lengthy series of home-based reviews. Like this video if it was useful or interesting. Subscribe to my channel for more State of Decay 2 content. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.